So, good morning. I've been slowly waking up uh to wake up, and I've been having the multi dream again, which I normally have a lot, and figured I might as well try to get as much of it down as I can before it starts to fade into forgetting it. And what happened was I was in Japan. I don't really exactly remember why. Flew to Japan for $35. I got a ticket to go to Japan twice, and it was $35. And I wasn't there very long, but I saw some of the statues they had, and I saw some like strange plants and stuff. I listened to the people talking Japanese, and I was with somebody named Min, because I don't even know who it was, but his name was Min, and I remember thinking I was getting separated, and then how fucked I was going to be if I'm separated in Japan from this guy that I'm traveling with. And then it was like a different place. It was like a different house. I don't know if it was my house or not, but I think it was, or where I lived. And my wife keeps coming back. She comes back with this chick that we watched a movie, or we watched a video about her and her family, and it was like she was in like Holland or something. She was like Dutch, but she didn't look Dutch. She didn't look like anything but like a blonde girl with glasses. And they were going into all this shit, you know. And I had a soul in a weird container, and I think it was hers. It wasn't like I stole it. It was like I was keeping it for her. And when I went to open the door to let that girl in, I was thinking in the dream, I was thinking, I need to do something with this thing, the soul. And when the girl came in with her, she was telling me, Christina said to take that and do something with it. And I'm like, no, I was already thinking that when you knocked on the door. I said, but no, I'm not doing what you say. Not for any reason. I don't know. See, and then it was like, I didn't know this girl was actually doing some shit. I guess she was fighting some sort of common enemy that was going on in like wherever her country was from. She was from a different whole country. And then like I imagined I was there in whatever country she was, and they had all these weird, it was like the Joker was attacking their city. They had these weird people in costumes like riding motorcycles that were maybe bicycles or something, and they were just going down the roads, just, you know, assailing people and shit in like weird clown house costumes, sort of like that weird creepy tunnel thing that Gotham, I don't know what it's called, Gothenburg Tunnel, where they had the creepy, like really fucking absurd costumes with like the helmets with like long noses and weird shit. And I was seeing that. And then I went to Japan one more time. I don't know any reason. And it was like maybe she had been away with her, the girl, like in another country or something for a while. But like the way that she keeps coming and showing back up is messing with me. Because in the dream, I think, oh, she's just been gone. She'll be back. Which I know is not the truth, not the way it is. But it makes me think that there's something going on, that she needs help. And I don't even have a number. So what am I supposed to do? You know, it's very fucked up because it's the same feeling over and over and over again. And as soon as I try to get it out of my mind, then like in the dream world, which is very lucid, she just comes through the door and just has some explanation. I'm like, what? And it's been years. So I mean, it's not like it's causing me emotional problems. It really is. It's fucking me up. I asked somebody I'd laid this out for someone I thought would understand, and was trying to get like a dream world assist so I didn't have this continuing to go on. But no, she doesn't understand nothing. She doesn't listen, and she's already saying I'm doing this and that and the other. I'm like, what? I'm not hacking your shit. You should, no. What the fuck's wrong with you? So I really don't expect to hear anything out of her. She's not real. For people that you think that I don't know. People that are into the I don't know what's going on with her. She's got a kid, and I mean obviously, but that isn't. It's not the block. It's not the block. It's like most of the people that think they're good aren't really good at all. They don't really give a shit about anything but themselves. I don't care. I mean, I really don't care. It's whatever. But you know, oh my god, it's just in the early morning. I just go right back into these dreams. It just sucks me right back into these dreams with all this shit going on, and I really don't know what to do about it because I don't want to have dreams about her anymore. I want her showing up in my dreams. I'm tired of that. I'm really tired of it. Really tired of it because it's messing me up to think to like have that lingering, uh, you know, and then left with the expectation of oh, I've been gone. I had to go for a while, and, you know, because that's not right. It's not. I don't know if I'm actually seeing real people that she's associated with or not. And frankly, I don't care. I don't care like that. I'm not into that sort of irreconcilable shit. I'm not into it. I don't care. I tried to end the relationship the right way. Like, okay, we're not, you know, but without, I didn't never have no need not to communicate. That's another side effect of it being like torturous because they disappear. They don't say anything. They don't try to be like connecting you with your children. You know, we're like in one place. It's not like I'm somewhere in some hidden place. Like we're right here, and they still have family. My dad. So it's very very painful and troubling. It really is because there's no real reason. Now she had quit talking to him because I think I talked to her boyfriend at the time or whatever the fuck. I didn't tell him anything bad. I could talk to him. I was fine. But she doesn't want there to be me and him communicating at all, because that would fuck up our story. That would fuck up our narrative. And another thing I became aware of was like, she was telling everybody like I didn't let her go out, and you know those real abusive guys that don't let their women do nothing. If they talk to somebody, they beat them up. Nobody did her like that. And I got the awareness that she was putting something on me like that, and still actively sort of attacking in the background. And it's just petty and ridiculous, because that's not the way it was. Like, to be just a basic sovereign person. Like, I have my own stuff, I'm doing my own thing. You know, she's like motivated herself by hating men or hating me. You know, using it to be like, well, he would try to control me. I made the money. I don't really care to control anybody. But there's certain things you're not going to tell your husband that your sex life is in his business. It's not. You can't do that. It is. You don't know. That doesn't work. That's not a marriage. That's not the way it works. And that is shit she said. That is shit that's come out of her mouth. So I have no idea. But there are some things that I know. And I don't know by what means I know them now. Or whatever. And it's just fucked up, because it's like in the dream world, her stepdad is starting to show up, and I don't think he likes the way that she's doing it. He seems to be upset that she's gone this way, and maybe further because of the way she's, you know, trying to be independent, but by method of hate. I could do this myself. Do what I want, you know. Nobody stopped her from doing what she wanted. No one stopped her from working. If she wanted to work, she could work. Wasn't none of that going on. Normally it was me doing the sheet metal work and supporting us. And then when I was last at my career job that I had in 2011 doing sheet metal for this company, I was working out of town at the border of Texas and Oklahoma. And I had to leave, because if I'd have stayed there, I'd have died. I'd have died. And my spirit came to me and it told me, that. So I left. I quit. So I'm going back to Houston. I can't be 500 miles away from my family. And then there was calamity after that. Because although I would have got some unemployment and probably got another job in that area, she would just continue to fight. She was acting really weird with her dad. Her dad's dead. She did for a small period of time what I'm doing with my dad. And it didn't last nothing. He was immediately very fast dead. And she told me that they were going to kill him. They were going to see him die because he killed their mom. And I think that if you have something, I don't care if you make up with them or not, if you have the situation going on that she has about him, I think she did have something to do with it. Maybe not in the physical way, like committed a crime, but I think she got close to him to end his ass. It's part of her process. So I really don't know. I wish I didn't have these dreams. I wish I didn't have this person lingering off in the fucking shadows of my mind and dreams. But it really disturbs me. And that I don't have anyone as an ally to help me fortify against that when I've asked certain friends and shit that, you know, are a little more competent with their abilities. They can't help anybody. There any